Welcome back. I am so excited right now. As many of you know, our dear friend and colleague Gerri Willis has been battling breast cancer for nearly a year. Now, she has been back on the air for a while, breaking business news all day long here on FBN, and she's been doing her amazing regular job. However, as you may have noticed, Gerri has been sporting a very different hairstyle here and there. She has been wearing a wig as she recovers from all of the treatment, including chemotherapy. But now, she is ready to reveal that glorious, natural springtime cut. Ladies and gentlemen, Gerri Willis, in all of her beautiful glory, you look incredible.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for having me here, Kennedy. You
Gerri
are so
Willis,
generous.
You are such an amazing person, and all that you have been through with so much grace and strength. And
thank you.
There's something truly amazing about your body going through the profound effects of chemotherapy, surgery, and radiation. You lose your hair, and for so many people, particularly women, that's part of their identity. But then the miraculous thing happens when your cells regenerate and you grow your own hair. Very few people have your bone structure and the ability to carry off this incredible haircut.
You were way too kind, but let me tell you, it's been a real journey. April 28th was the day I was diagnosed. And in that intervening time, here's what's happened. I had a mastectomy of my right breast. You know what that means? They cut the breast off. That's what happens. I just want to be clear here and be honest. And then I went into chemotherapy. You know, 8 treatments over 4 months. The Red Devil, which is the really caustic chemotherapy. You're seeing the picture right there. Yep. And then Taxol. And then after that, I had breast reconstruction, and then finally 5 weeks of daily treatments that just about sent me over the edge. But I have made it through, and let me tell you what I've learned. If you're out there today and you think you should get tested, but you're scared because you don't know what's going to happen, get tested. This experience for me, Kennedy, was, and it's hard to say this, but it's true, it was a blessing. Yeah. I was able to grow through this. I learned things or relearned some of them about my priorities, about friends and family around me, about really enjoying the world around me. I want to share with you some pictures. While I was in chemo, my brother came up to see me, and he's a Presbyterian minister in Virginia. He came up, we hung out for 4 days, and we reconnected. There he is right there on the left, on the right, my husband, David. We reconnected in a way we hadn't since we were kids. Yeah. It was wonderful. And the same thing happened with my husband and really all of my friends. And it's not just friends and family. You also are able to spiritually regenerate. Yeah. You reconnect with what really matters.
All right, well, let me ask you about that, because cancer sucks. It's hard on your emotions. It's hard on your body. It's very difficult for your family. It's so hard for loved ones to see someone go through something and, you know, try and preserve your strength and their strength without breaking down. But you have to make a choice at some point. And you have obviously chosen to see all the benefits and the positivity that can come from something like this. When was that fork for you? When did you choose?
It took a long time for me to get there, Kennedy. I'm telling you, when I got diagnosed, you know, I went to see my primary care physician. She examined me, and she said, you need to go get tested. I pick up my book, and I'm like, next Tuesday looks good. She's like, no, 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 you're going right now.
Oh, so she felt something on that examination.
I had felt something.
Oh, okay, wow.
But I couldn't, my brain couldn't take in that I could be sick.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I was deep into chemo. And there I was, sitting there. The nurses were trying to get an IV in my arm. My veins kept collapsing. 6 times they tried. And finally it occurred to me, this could either be my best day of chemo or my worst day of chemo. I'm going to make it my best. So I relaxed. I helped them. And that's when they got the needle in. Red Devil over, and that was the attitude that I carried with me through everything, through radiation treatments. I was going to be part of this. I was going to help this. I was going to be the master of getting better, and that's the kind of attitude you really have to have if you want to succeed, and that's where we're all going. We want to be healthy, right?
And there's some point where your mind is strong. Your mind is telling your body all those things, and your body has caught up with your mind. You know, look at you. You've got an inner strength, but now, you know, you've got your energy back. You've got your hair back. How long did that take?
Well, that was second chemotherapy. It fell out after that. And let me tell you, a little note to self, if this ever happens to you, just shave your head to begin with, because pulling your hair out in lumps is a real drag.
Yeah.
And nobody really cares about hair anyway. Let me tell you something funny. There's this new product out there that you can get that freezes your scalp and allows you to save your hair. It's super expensive, super time consuming. And I even considered it for, about a nanosecond. And then I thought, what's my priority here? My priority is getting better. Who cares about my hair?
Yeah. Well, your hair, you've grown it out. It looks amazing. I hope you keep this cut. I don't know if you're gonna grow it or you're gonna keep the pixie.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's fun and it's different, and I feel like a new person coming out of this.
Yeah.
I feel better. I feel stronger, and I really hope the people out there, you know, if you're worried about this, going through this experience, and I know a lot of people, they stay away from the mammogram for that reason alone. I did.
Yeah.
The mammogram I had 6 months before diagnosis was the first one I ever had.
Wow.
And it didn't even see it. It was me. You have to take care of yourself. You have to be the one who examines yourself, who gets yourself to get the mammogram, to see a doctor to make sure you're doing all the right steps. I was stage 3. The news doesn't get much worse than that when you go to see your doctor. But the reality is there are so many people in your life and in the healthcare establishment that you can tap, that you can talk to help you. There is help out there for people who are in this situation. Yep. You can make it through.
You are a professional and personal information. I love working with you side by side, and I love that you have come out the other side of this and you're a stronger person than ever. So thank you for everything, Gerri.
Kennedy, thank you so much.
You're awesome.
Thank you.